At the end of January 2023, talks between Turkish President Erdogan and the Swedish government detonated.
So you will let terror organizations run wild on your avenues and streets, and then expect our support for getting into NATO? That's not happening.
In order to be accepted into NATO, Sweden and Finland as well needed the vote from Turkey. But talks disintegrated after a Swedish-Danish politician set fire to the Quran in front of the Turkish Embassy in Stockholm.
On Saturday, Rasmus Paludan, head of a far-right Danish party, held a protest in front of Turkey's embassy in Stockholm. The Swedish-Danish national set fire to the Quran. That has put Sweden's NATO application in jeopardy. Accession to the military alliance must be approved unanimously by member states, including Turkey.
After Erdogan's declaration, Turkey and Northern Syria were devastated by a series of earthquakes in southern Turkey, with a death toll that has reached well over 11,000 people.
We are finished, my God. There is nobody here. Nobody. What kind of state is this?
Turkey is no stranger to earthquakes, the majority of them occurring in the eastern and western portions of the country. But strange anomalies occurred just before the earthquakes, leading many to question whether a HAARP weapon may have been used to punish the Turkish government for failing to toe the line of NATO's New World Order overlords.
Amerikan Büyükelçisi'ne buradan söylüyorum. Hangi gazetecilere yazı yazdırdığını biliyorum. Pis ellerini Türkiye'nin üzerinden çek. Çok net söylüyorum. Pis ellerini
This is weather modification on a global scale. In fact, these programs are so large and so all-encompassing that all other weather modification programs that go on a smaller regional basis are they're negated by the scope and scale of the global geoengineering programs. The saturation, which ionizes the atmosphere, makes the atmosphere more conductive. We have the HAARP facilities, high-frequency active auroral research program. These are ionosphere heaters. Many have heard of the HAARP facilities. There's not just one or two or three. We believe there's at least 18 around the globe, possibly with 3 more being built in Antarctica right now.
We were able to identify each frequency. We accomplished this with just 30 watts of radio power. If you do this with 1 billion watts, the vibrations are so violent that the entire piano would shake. In fact, the whole house would shake. In fact, the vibrations could be so severe underground that could even cause an earthquake.
These weapons of geopolitical terrorism will be able to mold the climate change narrative and bend countries to the will of the New World Order as the target date of UN Agenda 2030 draws nigh.